My name is Abigael Mukene. I school at Alliance Girls High School in Kiambu County.
It's Beckam Mokandu from Kanga High School, Migori County.
This is Moraa Christabel from Mbooni Girls in Makueni County.
Mathenge from Bishop Gatimu Ngandu Girls High School in Nyeri County.
It's David Mathenge, Makueni Boys High School from Makueni County.
It's Wachira from Kagumo High School, Nyeri County.
INTERSWITCHSPAK is an INTERSWITCH Switch a Future initiative.
These are the Form 3 students competing for a spot in the semi-finals. 6 contestants, only 2 spots. We are in for a pulsating episode only on INTERSWITCHSPAK National Science Competition. INTERSWITCHSPAK Kenya 1.0 is proudly brought to you by INTERSWITCH, transaction solutions you can depend on. This would also not be possible without the help and the support of the Ministry of Education Kenya and UNESCO, who firmly believe in supporting the dreams of our future scientists. We have just met the 6 contestants competing for 2 spots at the semi-finals on today's show. At this point, let us meet this week's INTERSWITCHSPAK hero. Peter Amolo Odhiambo is Kenya's first cardiothoracic surgeon and a professor in thoracic and cardiovascular surgery at University of Nairobi. Peter had his education at the Calcutta Medical College, Nairobi University, the University of Edinburgh, and McGill University. In 1986, Peter Odhiambo was given an award for his outstanding contribution in medicine by the Giant Foundation of Kenya. In 1993, he received another award from Pascal for his distinguished service to cardiology in Africa. He was the 10th Dean of Nairobi University's School of Medicine, serving from 1992 to 1996. In 2008, Odhiambo won an award from the World Health Organization for his accomplishments in the area of tobacco control. Also, in 2013, he was presented with the SSK Award for the outstanding role in medical education and teaching. He is the author of 2 books, Tobacco vs. Health and Making Sense of Cessation of Tobacco. Peter Odhiambo is a strong proponent in the fight against drug abuse and is also at the forefront in the quest for liberation of tobacco farmers in East Africa. He has also helped steer the Kenya Tobacco Control Board to a successful level, enabling the board to be legally institutionalized. He was also at the forefront of the ban of shisha as he worked tirelessly to create awareness of its dangers. Peter Odhiambo did not forget his roots, as he is a strong believer in community development, especially in his home village Kanyaluo, where he is deeply involved in overseeing its development and welfare. Dr. Peter Amolo Odhiambo is the spark against drug abuse from Kanyaluo to Kenya. Peter Amolo has made an impact in his community. Abigail, what would you like to pursue in campus?
Mechatronics engineering.
Mechatronics engineering. Sounds sort of like the Transformers. What does that entail?
Controls and working with machines.
And working with machines. So I'm betting you're deviating from what Peter Amolo Odhiambo studied, but I wish you all the best as you continue to strive to what you want to pursue in future.
Thank you.
These are our 6 contestants. As you can see, they are ready for this fast round of the competition. But before we begin, let's take a breather. The action begins in a short while.
Penicillin, ethanol, flour, sugar, glue, whiskey, corn silk, starch, oil, livestock feed. All from corn. You will discover endless opportunities when you search deeper, and to enjoy their full worth, you need an innovative payment solutions partner that creates value from the obvious and sees opportunity in the not so obvious.
INTERSWITCH. Transaction solutions you can depend on.
This is still INTERSWITCHSPAK National Science Competition that is proudly brought to you by INTERSWITCH. As we begin the foundation round, here you each have an equal opportunity to attempt 12 general science questions, each question to be attempted within 15 seconds. For questions in this round, the first 3 of you to get the answer correct will be awarded the maximum 10 points. Any other student after the first 3 will then be awarded 5 points. At the end of this round, 4 out of the 6 of you will proceed to the advanced round. Our contestants, are you ready for the foundation round?
Yes.
Here is foundation round question 1. What is the name of the organism that has both plant and animal characteristics? A. Amoeba, B. Spirogyra, C. Euglena, or D. Paramecium? The organism that has both plant and animal characteristics. None of the contestants got it right. Best of luck in the next question. Question 2. Calculate the power of a boy who carries a load 300 newtons through a distance of 2 meters in 6 seconds. Is it 150 watts, B. 100 watts, C. 60 watts, or D. 50 watts? A bit of calculation needed in that question. Based on the results, none of the contestants got it right. Here comes question 3 of the foundation round. If the dimension of a cuboid is 5 centimeters times 4 centimeters times 3 centimeters, find its area. Is it 60 cubic centimeters, or B. 94 cubic centimeters, 74 cubic centimeters, or 47 cubic centimeters? Christabel, what was your answer for this particular question?
94.
That is the correct answer. As you can see, congratulations, Christabel and David Mathenge. The rest did not input their answers within 15 seconds. Let's move on. Question 4. What is the degree measure of angle ABC? 100 degrees, 45 degrees, 135 degrees, or 110 degrees? What is the degree measure of angle ABC? David Mathenge was the only contestant who got it right. Question 5 of the foundation round. Which of the following phyla does not belong to the plant kingdom? Is it A. Annelida, B. Halophytes, C. Tracheophyta, or D. Bryophyta? We moved to biology now. I believe our contestants will perform better. Michael, you did not get the correct answer, together with David. However, the other contestants got it right. I enjoy the pace now. Here comes question 6 of the foundation round. If 2x plus 3 minus 12 equals 0, find the value of x. Is it negative 4, 3, 4, or minus 3? The correct option was option B. I'd like to reveal your total average response times and also the points you've earned so far in this round for you to gauge where you're at and to see how you can perform better as we move on. Based on your total points and average time, the fastest in responding is Abigael Mukene at 8.8 seconds. You can also tell where you're at, but there are 6 more questions to go. You can redeem yourselves and make it to the top. Let's take a breather. The foundation round continues shortly.
Now you too can be a Sparkster. How? Just play and win in this week's INTERSWITCHSPAK home quiz. The statement x to the power of y equals y to the power of x is true under which of the following conditions? Is it A, x equals 2 and y equals 5, or B, x equals 3 and y equals 4, or C, x equals 4 and y equals 2, or D, x equals 2 and y equals 3? Text A, B, C, or D to 0793 763 455 953 on WhatsApp and you could become one of the Sparksters to win this week's prize. Entry closes on Friday. Only winners will be contacted. INTERSWITCHSPAK Home Quiz is powered by INTERSWITCH, transaction solutions you can depend on.
So moving on to the next set of 6 questions. I'd like to wish you the very best of luck as you attempt these questions. Let's proceed. This is question 7. Which of the following may be classified as a compound? Sand, steel, crude oil, gold. Which may be classified as a compound? Abigail, you got this answer right. The rest of the contestants, best of luck. This is question 8 of the foundation round. What is the location of calcium in the periodic table shown below? Is it 1, 4, 3, or 2? The location of calcium. Abigail, David, Christine, and Christabel. I'm happy to tell you that you got the answer right. Beckam and Michael, best of luck in the next one. Let's proceed to question 9. What type of ovary is shown in the image? Is it superior, half inferior, or inferior ovary? Christabel Moraa, the answer you provided was incorrect. However, all the other contestants got it right. Let's give it up for them. Question 10. What is the acceleration of a car whose velocity changed from 20 meters per second to 40 meters per second in 5 seconds? Is it A, 4 meters per second squared, B, 20 meters per second squared, C, 5 meters per second squared, or D, 60 meters per second squared? This seems like it was a very easy question for our contestants. They all got it right. A round of applause. Here comes question 11. Find the potential energy of the box shown in the image. Is it 200 joules, or 400 joules, 2000 joules, or 4000 joules? David, how well do you think you perform in physics?
In fact, it's my best subject.
It's your best subject?
Yes.
Did you get this particular one right?
I think.
You think you did?
Yes.
And this means that David Mathenge, who loves physics, Chris Mathenge, who is Christine Mathenge, and Abigael Mukene also got it right. Let's give it up for them. Here is the final question of the foundation round. A solution whose pH cannot be easily altered due to accidental addition of acid or base is called buffer solution, suspension, saturated solution, or colloidal solution. Based on our results, 3 contestants got it right. We've come to the end of the foundation round. 4 of you will be moving on to the next round, while 2 of you will go home at this point. Beckam and Michael, unfortunately, you have not proceeded to the next round. This means this is the end of your Spark journey. Let's give a round of applause as Beckam and Michael exit the stage. Christabel, would you like to study in Kenya or maybe go abroad? Go abroad. Go abroad. What about you, Abigail? You told us mechatronics engineering, but at which university?
Harvard.
Harvard. All right. David, the physics lover. What about you? Which university would you like to attend?
Maybe Strathmore.
Strathmore?
Yeah.
And what would you like to pursue?
Software engineering.
Software engineering.
Yes.
So you're computer whiz.
Yeah.
Christine, now to you. Which university would you like to attend?
Harvard.
Harvard. To study?
Medicine.
Medicine.
Yes.
Is anyone in your family, even in your extended family, a doctor?
My mother.
Your mother?
Yes.
That is very good to know. I bet she's very proud of you. And I'm very proud of you for making it this far. As we begin the advanced round, here you will choose 5 subject areas, after which 10 questions in total will be pulled for each of you. You will then have 45 seconds to answer your 10 questions. Within this 45 seconds, if you cannot provide the answer to a question, you are allowed to say pass. You then move on to the next question and you can come back to questions that you passed on as long as it is within 45 seconds. In this round, the maximum points to be awarded for a correct answer are 20 points. Before we begin the advanced round, we need to determine the sequence of play. To do so, we need to take a turn. The take a turn question for today is a code. A number will appear on your screens. I will give you a clue. The number serves as a code and you're required to decipher that code using the clue that I give you. Based on how fast you decipher the code, the sequence of play will be determined. Here comes the take a turn question of today. Your hint is electron and the code is 8466766. We have our order of play in the advanced round. Let's applaud our contestants. The answer to the take a turn code breaker is Thomson. J.J. Thomson, 1856 to 1940, was an English physicist who was credited with the discovery and identification of the electron. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1906 for his work on the conduction of electricity in gases. Based on the sequence in which your answers came in, going fast will be Abigael Mukene, followed by Christabel Moraa, then Chris, Mathenge, and David Mathenge. It's now time to move to the advanced level. Abigail Mukene, you'll be going fast in attempting 10 questions in 45 seconds. Are you ready?
My name is Abigail and I am ready to spark.
Abigail Mukene, now is your time to spark. In grafting, what is the part of plant whose root is in the ground called?
Root cap.
Which part of the male reproductive system functions as a thermoregulator?
Testis.
What is the oxidation number of hydrogen in MgH2?
-2.
What separation technique can be used to separate a mixture of kerosene and diesel?
Separatory funnel.
What term describes spore-producing plants?
Sporulating.
Vigna unguiculata is the scientific name of which plant? What is the value of A minus B over A when A
20.
equals minus 10 and B equals 30?
20.
If B is equals to 64 over W to the power of 2, find B when W equals to 4.
4.
A round of applause for Abigail. Christabel Moraa, it's now your turn. Are you ready?
Christabel Moraa and I'm ready to spark.
Christabel, now is your time to spark. Electrically charged atoms are generally called?
Electrons.
How many moles of hydrogen gas is contained in a balloon that is filled with 6 grams of hydrogen?
6.
Flagella, cilia, and pseudopodia structures used for what?
Movement.
The gamete-producing plants are called what?
Sporophytes.
What term describes the movement of molecules from regions of higher to lower concentrations?
Diffusion.
What state of matter has its molecules held in fixed positions? What is the second largest continent by landmass?
Africa.
Mount Everest is located in which continent?
Asia.
The study of weather and climate is called?
Meteorology.
A person who designs, builds, or maintains machines or structures is called?
Architect.
Your 45 seconds are up. Let's give it up for Christabel. Christine and David are now ready to attempt their 10 questions within 45 seconds. Christine, are you ready?
My name is Christine and I'm ready to spark.
Christine, now is your time to spark. In the female human, where does fertilization take place? Which other term can be used to describe gamete formation?
Pass.
What is the shape of an s orbital?
Pass.
The state of matter characterized by fixed volume but no fixed shape is called?
Gas.
What states of matter cannot be compressed?
Solid.
What state of matter has no definite shape but fixed volume?
Gas.
If x equals 6, find the value of 5x over 2.
15.
Evaluate root of x squared plus y squared if x minus 4 equals to minus 4 and y equals minus 3.
25. 5.
David, 45 seconds, 10 questions. Are you ready?
My name is David and I'm ready to spark.
David, now is your time to spark. What describes the irregular and constant motion of a dust particle?
Pass.
What work is done by a ball of 400 newtons which moved 0.5 meters?
200.
Which element has the configuration 2H2?
Magnesium.
What is the oxidation number of phosphorus in PCl3?
3.
What state of matter has its volume equal to the volume of its container?
Liquid.
The component of an electric iron responsible for regulating temperature is?
Thermostat.
In which continent is Canada located?
North America.
What is the largest country by landmass?
Russia.
Expand into brackets a plus y to the power of 2.
Pass.
A round of applause for David. We have come to the end of the advanced round, which means we near the end of the show, where we will discover which two contestants are moving on to the semi-finals. Abigail, it's unfortunate though that this competition ends for you. A round of applause for Abigail. Christine, in your pursuit of medicine, I wish you all the best, but unfortunately, your spark journey ends here. A round of applause for Christine. What a great show of prowess in proficiency in science subjects. David, Christabel, congratulations for making it to the semi-finals of INTERSWITCHSPAK National Science Competition. Vanna Bonta once said that impossible is not a scientific world. So we believe in the possible here on INTERSWITCHSPAK. And this show is proudly brought to you by INTERSWITCH, transaction solutions you can depend on. As you have seen, the race is on. It gets tougher. In the next episode, 6 other contestants will come to prove their mettle as they battle it out in answering science questions to get to the ultimate prize of being crowned the best STEM student in the country. But till next week, please follow us on our social media handles. I have been your host, Faith Minor.